I love every single one of you, from the tops of your heads to the tips of your toenails. And I love Cougar Series Senpai's energetic innocence. And I love how cool Nano is. And I love how Ikui's boyish charm. And I love the way Suzuku-tan is like a cute little animal. And I love Hikari's modest grace. And I love the way Hikari-san is almost innocent and falls apart around any cute things. And I love how Mei-san is both sweet and overwhelmingly competent as a maid. And I love the way Kurumi makes everything she eats look delicious. And I love the way Akarne is a tsundere. And I love the way Kusuri Senpai gets so single-minded in her love for developing drugs. And I love Nano's beautifully glossy silver hair that flows behind her. And I love the way Uku stoically sticks it out against all odds. And I love how Shizuka-tan timidly makes me want to do and wants me to protect her so much. And I love the way Hikari's love overflows so much it even starts to blind her. And I love the way Hikari-san loves to dress everyone up and like dolls. And I love Mei-san's lovely rainbow eyes. And I love Kurumi's casual fashion. And I love Akarne's style. And I love how perfectly Kusuri Senpai's glasses suit her older form. And I love how Nano is so smart she's ranked first. She's ranked first in her whole year, and I love how Ukui takes so much visceral Sakutan love and appreciation for books and literature, and I love how sexy Akari is, even for a high schooler. What the fuck? And I love how open-minded Hahari-san is, and I love how Mei-san will listen to any order, even from those younger than her. And I love Kurumi's beautiful emerald eyes, and I love Akarne's blonde twin tails, and I love how Kurumi Senpai is full to bursting with Ikui is refreshing like a hot breeze, and I love how Suzuka-tan has the gentle smell of a library, and I love how Hikari's beautiful mark is a slightly lewd spot. And I love the mature dignity that Hikari-san excludes as an adult woman. And I love the cute dog ears and tail that Mei-san sometimes sprouts. And I love the pure adulation Kurumi gives to food. And I love how quick Akarne is to defend the order of this world and the straight man. And I love the little cat mouth Kusuri Senpai makes. And I love how Nano's general cool beauty atmosphere. And I love how much Ikui loves baseball and baseball. Shit. And I love how pure Suki-san is. And I love how girly Hikari is. And I love the way Hasari-san smells of wonderful flowers. And I love the way Mei-san loves Hikari, whatever the fuck her name is. And I love the little grumbling Kurumi's whatever stomach makes. And I love how close Karne is with Hikari. And I love how Kuri Senpai can make an amazing dress with the best of them. And I love how completely pathetic Nano's guard is sometimes. And I love how deeply Iku holds the promise she makes to those she cares about. And I love how Shizuo-chan's docile quietude, whatever the fuck. And I love Hikari's cute flower-themed hair ornaments. And I love how unbelievably sexy Hikari-san is. And I love Mei-san's amazing cooking. And I love Kurumi's short black hair. And I love how much Akarne cares for friends. And I love how energetically Kusuri-senpai runs about her little body. And I love how Nano believed I'd love her even if she were bald. And I love Ikui's great big toothy grin. And I love how much Zuatan truly cherishes everyone else. And I love how Hikari works so hard for her love. And I love the way Hikari was screaming about changing our diapers. What the fuck is this shit about? And I love Mei-san's gentle voice. And I love how openly Kurumi speaks, even as an unclassman. And I love how Akarne protects everyone else. And I love the way Kusuri-senpai fun, basically with everything. Whatever the hell. Oh my god, I hate that! She does, and I love the way Nano can be shockingly bold at times, and I love how Ukui wanted to be paddled, and I love the way Shizuo-tan size tickles an instinct that makes me want to hug her, and I love how Akari is a diligent honors student, and I love Hikari-san overall mature beauty, and I love the way Mei-san uses her employee benefits, and I love the satisfied Kurumi makes when she eats ramen, and I love Karne's two little fang-like canines, and I love Kusuri-senpai in 2-in-1 deal, and I love Nano's cool eyes, and I love how much Iku thanks people with her entire being, and I love how I can tell people with their how I can tell what kind of scene Akari-san is reading when she moves, and I love how Akari smells like flowers, and I love how Akari-san always calls me cute, and I love how Mei-san is a model maid Fuck. Eternally devoted to her master, and I love how Kurumi stops Akane from working herself to death as the straight man. Alright, we're at the fucking home stretch now. Ah! Okay, I love how Akane's ribbons bounce on her head, and I love Kuri-senpai's lab coat makes her look like a real scientist, and I love Nano's abundance for information and composed decision making, just like she isn't, and she's an AI. And I love Akui's standard motor skills, and I love how soft and fluffy Shuiton's curly hair is, and I love how sweet Hikari's voice is, and I love how adult suits that Hikari-san wears matches her perfectly, and I love how perfectly attentive Mei-san is. And I love the sexy way Kurumi licks her lips after we kiss, and I love the strong Akane and how serious Kusui-senpai is when she needs to apologize, and I love how Nano can recite pi basically infinitely, and I love the way Ikui looks with sweat dripping down her body, ill, and I love the way Susuitan's fluffy hair makes her look like Akari-san's gentle strokes me when she hugs me close, and I love Mei-san's white frills and Hikari-san I read at times, and I love the way Kusui-senpai says, yep, after the end of everything. And I love Nano's beautiful slender fingers, and I love how Iku's lovely snow white skin, and I love how just says profound love for books is something she's been holding on to ever since she was a child, and I love the way Akari chews on her fingers when she's worrying about something, and I love the way Akari-san makes me scream out gibberish, and I love how good Mei-san is at driving, and I love how Kurumi's always calls all of us senpai, and I love the gloves and fronts Akane puts, and I love how cute Kusuri-senpai is, and she's too tiny, and I love Nano's perfect clear and ambiguous voice, and I love the way Iku throws herself into helping others down to her soul. And I love Shizuku-tan's sweet little demure stature, and I love how close Hikari is with Karna, and I love how Hikari-san is submissive nature, and I love how close Hikari... Oh, fuck, I read that already. And I love the way Hikari will spin her twin tails around despite her own shyness, and I love how we gotten totally desensitized to Hikari-senpai's intensely powerful drugs, and I love how Nano is tall and slender framed like she's a model. And I love how Iku uses Boku as her first-person pronoun, and I love how Shinsu is an honor student skirt length, and I love the way Hikari paints when she gets excited, and I love Hikari-san's love for whatever, and I love how Mei-san will devote herself to me tirelessly, and I love how I love her shaped eyes, I love how Kusuri-senpai is older than us, though she looks like a kid, and I love that Nano technically doesn't talk much, but she loves all of us the same way. I love Iku is a demon at basketball. Baseball field, and I love how kind Suzuku-tan is to everybody, and I love her Akari's sweet and gentle character, and I love how Akari-san's life has turned her into an experienced, mature woman, and I love the modest Mei-san, and I love how Akari's specialty is supposedly spicy foods, and I love the many funny faces that Kuriki-senpai makes, and I love the way Nano's heart thumps when I lift her chin, and I love Iku's crisp and dignified voice, and I love even though Suzuki-tan is typically somewhat timid, she can be brave for everyone else when she needs to, and I love Hikari is typically, someone of solid character, but at times can be pretty absent-minded, and I love the way Hikari-san revels in the list on even trying to hide it. And I love the way Mei-san genuinely wishes for the happiness of others coming from the bottom of her heart. And I love the pretty way Kurumi says her grace after a meal of her heart. And I love the pretty way Kurumi says her grace before and after. Oh, fuck, I read that already. And I love the strength of a heart Akane has. And I love the beauty mark Kusuri-senpai has. And that's honestly also kind of sexy. I love the way Nano doesn't flinch. Once in the haunted house, she's so reliable, and I love the way Ikui expressed her respect for one of another people. And I love how Izuku-chan wore her school swimsuit to the water park. And I love loves people. Blah blah blah. I love the wild delusions that Hikari has of me sometimes, and I love the way Hikari loves everyone with her entire heart. And I love Mei-san's perfectly made light jet black hair, and I love Kurumi's strong will. And I love the view of Karna's beautiful nape that we get because of her twin tails. And I love Kusuri-senpai's cute laugh. And I love the way Nano sights off into so much like a Wiko, always teaching us new things. And I love Kiku's jaw-dropping gallantry. And I love how much like a wing, always loves itty bitty hands, and the light airy comes from Hikari's bob flows. Fuck. God damn it, I forgot where I was. Fuck. I'm just gonna read a random part I was at. Fucking whatever. I love how perfectly put May's son is, and I love how Akane Everest, and I love how perfectly in her tippy toes in order to kiss me, and I love how Akane's slender figure loves that the splendid tuft on her hair springs and Akane summer by his head, and I love the way Nano is capable of producing effective results regardless of the means, and I love the massage that Iku gave me, and I love Izuku-chan's always takes others' feelings into consideration, and I love the way Hikari's is always paying close attention to everyone else, and I love Hikari-san is actually pretty naive. All these considered, and I love Hikari-san will never blame anybody else, and I love the way Kurui's eyes light up and sparkle when she eats, and I love Akane's loose socks, and I love the way Kasuri-senpai gets along with basically anybody, and I love the way Nano stares down a pervert, what the fuck, and I love shrinking away. I love the way AQA could do 100,000 practice swings if she lets herself loose in control. I love how Kazuka-chan could be surprisingly interesting in spite of her apparent innocence. Almost there. I love the cue just to meet me. And I love the warm and soothing tea that Mei-san brought out. And I love how Kurumi gets an old excuse and Akane. And I love how Nano sucked on my injured finger that one time. And I love how clear Kui makes everything. And I love the sweat flies off of Sakura-san's head whenever she's worrying about something. And I love Hikari's undying concern over her weight. And I love Hikari-san's gorgeous and mature hairstyles. And I love the smile that Mei-san always does on her face, and I love the pure gusto that Current stuffs in her face and fills her cheeks with, and I love the sweater with droopy sleeves that Karne wears, and I love Kasuri's short little bangs, and I love the way Noro's calm, cool, and collected demeanor makes short little bangs, and I love the way Nano's calm, cool, and collected demeanor makes my heart throb, and I love Akui's care for the comrades, and I love my heart throb, and I love how much Ikui for her comrades, and cares for her comrades, and I love Hizui-san's leg flap around me. When she flutters kicks, and I love how soft Hikari's feels when I close her eyes, and I love the sexy beauty mark Hikari hands on her right under eye, and I love Mei-san's absolutely everybody, and I love the way Kurumi rolls her eyes, and I love how handsy Akane gets when she's fried up, and really, I guess, I just really love every single